People act like they can try again and again, even though life is short, like we're going to come back to life or something. This is the scary part. Most people get about 30,000 days. That's all. Not for 30,000 years, not forever, only 30,000 mornings. And if you're in your 30s, you have already used up about 11,000 days. Out of here. No money back, no going back, no save file. And the English sentence that is the most dangerous is, I'll do it someday. Because someday sounds safe. Someday makes you feel like time is standing still, but it's not. So I'm not going to give you boring tips on how to be more productive in this video. I'm going to show you some real changes in your mind that will make you feel like your time is worth something again. Because once time seems important, everything in your life changes. Chapter 1. Why time seems to be going faster. Do you remember when you were a kid? It felt like a whole lifetime to have a summer vacation. One day felt long. Now, it feels like a whole year has gone by in a weekend. And no, you aren't imagining it. Your brain really uses memories to tell time. Everything is new when you're young. New places, people who are new feelings, new things to do. So your brain remembers more things and life seems to move more slowly. But what about as an adult? Life goes on autopilot. Same thing every day. Same streets, same apps, same scrolling, same talks. And because nothing seems new, your brain stops storing memories. Days seem to blend together. That's why it seems like time is slipping away from you. Here is the cheat code. If you want life to seem longer, try new things, even the little ones. Go a different way, pick up a new hobby, try a new place to eat, talk to someone you don't know, find out something random. Your brain wakes up when you try new things, and all of a sudden, life seems bigger again. And another mistake people make is thinking they can do too much in one day, but not enough in 1 year. That's why a lot of people give up early, not because they are weak, because they don't stay long enough for progress to build on itself. Chapter 2. Being busy doesn't mean successful. A lot of people are busy. Being busy doesn't mean successful. Being busy usually just means being busy. Your schedule can be full and your life may still feel empty. So here's a question that changes everything. Think about being 90 years old, sitting in a quiet place, thinking about your life. Will you care about answering emails more quickly? Staying late at the office? Are you getting stressed out over little things? Or do you not care about the people you cared about? The risks you didn't take? What moments did you miss? That's what the deathbed filter is. If it won't matter in the end, it shouldn't be the most important thing in your life right now. Here's a simple task. Make a list of everything you want to do. Then make a circle around the top 3. Everything else goes on your list of things to avoid, because what you do doesn't determine your success. What you don't waste time on defines it. Distractions can be dangerous. They're really taking your future. Chapter 3. Like bank accounts, relationships. Money is like relationships. Every time you talk to someone, it's either a deposit or a withdrawal. A nice note? Put down. Not being reliable? Withdrawal. Are you checking in? Deposit. Do you only call when you need something? Withdrawal. And you can't keep taking money out forever. In the end, the account reaches 0. People think that big events are what make relationships strong, which is strange. Big presents, big parties, big moves. But big moments don't make real relationships. They're made in small ones. A short text, remembering something that means a lot to you, being there when it counts. And here's something that people don't talk about. People get closer to each other when they go through hard times together than when they have fun together. Pain brings people together. That's why friendships that start when things are tough seem unbreakable. Also, don't think weak ties aren't important. Former classmates, people you don't know well, people you don't talk to very often. Those connections often lead to opportunities you wouldn't have found on your own. Strong ties protect you. Weak ties help you get better. Chapter 4. Careers don't grow in comfort. A lot of people don't know that they're ruining their careers. Not because they picked the wrong job, but because they stayed in the one that was too easy for too long. Most of the time, your biggest chances are just 1 step away from where you are now, not 10 steps, 1. That's what the adjacent possible is. It's the space between what you already know and what you might learn next. And a huge mistake that people in their 20s and 30s make is they try to make money too soon. Instead, focus on skills, because skills give you more choices in the future. Leverage brings in money. Money goes to people with rare skills. And jobs today aren't like ladders, they're jungle gyms. Moves to the side, odd moves, sometimes they even go backwards. But every move gives you a new skill until you become someone who can't be replaced. Stability isn't comfort. Comfort is like dying slowly. Chapter 5. Health is a time booster. Living longer isn't the only thing that matters for health. It's about making your life enjoyable while you're alive, because time is useless without energy. What good is having 12 free hours if you feel tired for all 12? Sleep isn't a sign of weakness. Sleep is a real way to improve performance. Your ability to make decisions gets worse without it. Your emotions become unstable. You lose your drive. And here's something that no one wants to say. You basically have two sides to you. You make big plans in the morning. You are the one who has to go through them at night. So don't make your morning self the boss of your life. And if you think you need a whole workout plan, no you don't. Micro workouts do work. 10 push-ups, 5 minutes of walking, stretching for 2 minutes. Your body was made to move, and moving clears your mind like magic. If you're having trouble thinking, move your body. Chapter 6. The quickest way to learn something. If you want to learn something more quickly, teach it. When you explain, your brain has to really get it. People always say, I'm not ready to teach it. That's why you should, because people who are new to something can explain it better than people who are experts. They still know what's hard to understand. Another code to cheat is read about people's lives. A biography teaches you things for 60 years in about 6 hours. You're basically getting experience by downloading. And also, stop trying to be good at everything. People who are smart on purpose don't do well at certain things. It keeps their ego in check and keeps their minds open. And one of the most important life skills that people don't talk about enough is when to give up. Not following the right path isn't a failure, it's making room for the right one. Chapter 8. Emotions don't last as long as you think. Check this out. Most emotions last about 90 seconds in a chemical way. Anger, fear, stress. Then, you don't feel the emotion anymore. You're telling the story again. The first wave happens on its own. You can choose the second one. Emotional control doesn't mean not having emotions. It's about not letting one bad thing ruin your whole day. And staying away from tough talks, that costs a lot, because emotional problems get worse over time. The longer you wait, the worse they become. And what about thanks? Gratitude that isn't said is like money that is locked up. It exists, but you won't get anything out of it unless you use it. Chapter 8. Money is really about being free. A lot of people think that money makes them happy, but money is really just about one thing: being able to control your time. And here's the catch. People who make more money often have less freedom because lifestyle changes as income increases. More space in the house, more bills, more stress, more stress. That's what lifestyle inflation is. It feels like winning, but it's really a treadmill. So think about this. Would you rather make $100,000 a year working 80 hours a week, or $70,000 for 30 hours? Because what you give up is part of your real hourly rate. Also, people who are smart buy experiences, because memories make experiences more valuable than many things do, not many things do. And the real financial power is margin. Living below your means doesn't mean being unhappy. It means making choices, and choices are riches. Chapter 9. Waiting doesn't make you creative. Creativity isn't a gift from above. It's a faucet. When you turn it on, the first thing that comes out is dirty water. Not good ideas. Ideas that make you cringe. Not good ideas. But if you keep going, it finally runs clear. People wait for the perfect idea. But perfect ideas never come. They are built. And limits make people more creative. People freeze when they have too many choices. Limitations make genius. Another rule is, don't make something and then judge it at the same time. Make first. Later, judge. If you don't, you'll lose your momentum. Chapter 10. Time and energy. If you're tired, time management is useless. Time isn't your real resource. It's energy. Some things give you energy. Some things take away your energy. And most people never check their lives. That friend who is bad for you, a vampire of energy. That habit of doom scrolling, poison for the mind. Willpower doesn't last forever. It's like a battery. That's why people who are successful make their surroundings. They don't depend on motivation. They depend on systems. And here's a strange trick. Be bad at things that don't matter on purpose. Because if you're too good at everything, people give you too much to do. Keep your energy safe. Recovery time isn't wasted time. How you multiply your future is by recovering. Chapter 11. Your network is your real net worth. It's not just skill that makes you successful, it's about connections. But networking isn't just getting contacts, it's about building trust. What friendship is all about is time, being open, and having things in common. You can't pretend. The best people to network with aren't collectors, they connect people. They introduce people to each other. They make things possible. And the smartest people build their community before they need it. Because when you really need help, it's too late to plant seeds now. Chapter 12. Your mental models control your life. Your brain uses shortcuts to make sense of things. The problem is, though, your mind map is never the whole truth. A lot of people play checkers. Life is like chess. That's why it's important to think in second-order terms, not just what comes next, but what happens next. Knowledge does not equal power. Knowledge is power. It's knowledge to know that a tomato is a fruit. It's smart not to put it in a fruit salad. And think in the opposite way. Instead of saying, how do I fix this? Say, how am I making this happen? Sometimes the answer is easy. Stop doing the thing that is making your life worse. Chapter 13. Make your life like a portfolio. You don't find your life, you make it. Think of your life as a collection of things: abilities, connections, experiences, wellness, liberty, goal. People tend to plan too much and test too little. They think they need to make the best plan first, but that's not how life works. You can't think your way into a better life. You test your way into one. Little tests, little changes, little victories. And little victories build up momentum. Change happens when there is momentum. And please, stop using society's standards. Cash, status, yes. Make up your own definition of what success means. If you don't, you'll end up living someone else's life. And you have to do regular life reviews. Thinking about things once a month stops you from regretting them once a year. The end. It's not about getting more hours in life. It's about making the most of your time. No matter what, time will pass. Your daily habits become your days. Your days turn into years. And your years turn into your life. Don't put off someday. Choose one idea from this video and give it a shot today, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Because now is the best time to start living fully. Isn't tomorrow, it's now.